Welcome to the Enchanted Lighthouse, where every week magical stories and new adventures await. Join our group of 7 wonderful animal friends as they bring tales about friendship, mystery, and wonder to life. From unexpected guests to heartfelt conversations under the moonlit sky, each story holds a gentle truth. We are so glad that you are here. Now let us begin. Theo and the Heart of Amethyst. It was a calm afternoon at the Enchanted Lighthouse. The waves outside lapped gently against the rocky shore, and a silvery mist hung in the air. Theo, the glowing teddy bear, stood at the edge of the lantern room window, gazing out at the horizon. For days now, he had been feeling a quiet pull, a sense that something deep within the island's cliffs was calling to him. He mentioned it over tea to Lumi, the star-reading sea turtle. She nodded knowingly. "It sounds like the voice of the crystal cave," she said softly. "There is a rare amethyst hidden there, one they call the Heart of Amethyst. They say it carries a healing calm for anyone who holds it." Theo's eyes glimmered. He had been thinking of Zoe the sloth, who had been working hard lately in the lighthouse kitchen and seemed more tired than usual. Perhaps, he thought, the amethyst could help her rest more deeply, to gain some energy again. And so the decision was made. He would visit the crystal cave before nightfall. Into the cave's glow. Theo set out along the shoreline, a sturdy torch in one paw and a small satchel slung across his shoulder. The entrance to the crystal cave lay hidden behind a curtain of hanging seaweed, revealed only when the tide was low. He stepped through the dripping green strands, feeling the cool air inside wrap around him. The torchlight flickered across the cave walls, catching on quartz and crystal veins that sparkled like stardust. Every few steps the air grew colder and quieter, until Theo could hear only the gentle drip of water echoing through the tunnels. He followed the faint glimmer of violet light deeper inside. Shapes of crystal grew larger here, some tall as trees, others small enough to fit in his paw. Then he saw it, in the farthest chamber, resting on a bed of soft white sand, was the amethyst. Its heart-shaped surface shimmered with rich purples and lilacs, as if it held the twilight sky inside. The gift of calm. Theo knelt before the stone, feeling warmth radiating from it despite the cave's chill. As he gently lifted it, the light from his torch caught the crystal's edges, scattering violet rays along the walls. He closed his eyes for a moment, imagining Zoe sitting in her bakery nook, smiling again, her shoulders relaxed. The amethyst seemed to hum faintly in response, like it understood its new purpose. The journey back felt lighter, as if the stone itself was guiding him. When Theo emerged from the cave, the sky was streaked with gold and lavender. The tide had begun to rise, sealing the entrance again until the next low tide, almost as if the cave had allowed him in just for this moment. A pause by the tide. On his way back, Theo stopped on a small, quiet cove, where the waves lapped gently at the sand. He sat for a moment, holding the heart of Amethyst in his paws, and watched the sunlight shimmer on the water. The rhythmic sound of the tide seemed to echo the crystal's calm energy. Theo closed his eyes and breathed deeply, imagining the lighthouse filled with soft, peaceful light. He thought of Milo reading quietly by the fire, of Zoe resting comfortably, and of Hazel polishing her lanterns. In that moment the world felt full of gentle magic, as if even the rocks and waves were quietly cheering him on. With a renewed sense of calm and purpose, Theo rose and continued his journey back, the crystal's soft glow guiding his way like a tiny lantern within his paws. Dreams for the Amethyst. As Theo walked the final stretch toward the lighthouse, the crystal glowed warmly and he found himself wondering about the many ways it might be used. He imagined Hazel placing it beside her lanterns, its purple light mingling with the starlit glass, filling the sky with even more wonder. He pictured Lumi tracing constellations with its glow, perhaps finding hidden star paths only revealed in amethyst light. He thought of Olivia storing a memory within the crystal, so that anyone who touched it would feel the comfort of a cherished moment. He pictured Seppi, the adventurous seal pup who could benefit from the calming glow of the stone. And of course he dreamed of Zoe, resting more easily, the crystal humming beside her oven as she baked, reminding her that rest is part of creation too. Theo smiled to himself. Perhaps the heart of Amethyst was not only a treasure for today, but a gift that could continue offering calm in many ways, whenever the lighthouse friends needed it most. Back at the lighthouse. That evening, Theo placed the heart of Amethyst in the lighthouse's kitchen window, where the evening light could pass through it. Zoe arrived with a tray of warm cinnamon bread, her eyes instantly drawn to the crystal. "It's beautiful," she murmured, resting her paw on it. A calm, steady warmth spread through her, loosening the tension she hadn't even realized she was holding. Theo smiled and poured her a tea. "It's a gift from the crystal cave," he said. "Sometimes we need a reminder to rest, just as much as we need to work." The others gathered, their chatter soft and peaceful as the crystal's gentle light filled the room. Outside, the lighthouse beam swept across the waves, steady and sure. And somewhere deep in the cliffs, the crystal cave rested quietly, knowing its gift had found a good home. Every story has something to teach us. What did we learn today? We have learned that true treasures are not only found, they are given with care, to bring peace where it is needed most. Sometimes the simplest gift, a moment of calm, a thoughtful gesture, can light up the hearts of those we care about and help them dream a little brighter. Thank you for stopping by here today. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like and don't forget to come back next week for a brand new adventurous story. Want to learn more about the magical tenants who live here? Visit enchantedlighthouse.com for a mystical map, creative artwork and a few special gifts. Until then, be kind and share your light. See you next time.